Welcome back to the Guayaki Yerba Mate Bar. I'd like to explain to you a little bit about what we call gourd service. And that's usually done in a gourd. We usually put the yerba mate inside the gourd. We fill it about 3/4 of the way with yerba mate. So when we're packing our gourd, we're going to take it and we're going to fill this gourd about 3/4 of the way with yerba mate. You can see how it's in there. A lot of the larger stems are on the top. We want to actually pack it now is what it's called, so that we can go ahead and get our bombilla in there. People do it a lot of different techniques. Some people like to only turn it sideways. Some people like to make sure it's upside down. I'm one of those guys that I'll do it upside down this time, and the next time I'll shake it this way. It just depends. I'm a Gemini, you know. Everything can be different. Okay, so we got this packed, and here's the purpose for that. Look at all that dust. See? That dust we don't want in the bombilla. Those little slits there, that's where the yerba mate is going to come through, or the liquid. Get it into it. Fill it with our cool water so that it rehydrates. Sometimes you wait a couple seconds, you'll get a bubble or something like that. You know, that way we can make sure it's got fully hydrated. You can see how it's coming down a little bit. Now we'll fill it up again. Let that sit for a little bit. See how it's going up and down, because the yerba mate is absorbing the water, and it's the cool water. Now, not necessarily does everybody drink it with the hot water. In fact, as you get more closer to the equator, so that would be in the northern part of South America, more and more people drink it cold. Cold, cold, cold. I have some people from Paraguay come in here, they get a pitcher of ice water. So there's no really wrong or right way to drink it. We're going to put a little bit more cool water in it just to get it fully hydrated. And you can see there's always a little bit of dry that still comes up. Okay, now this is ready. We go ahead and drink it off. Now you can see inside here we have the yerba mate that's all nicely moistened. And we get our warm water. I could put a thermometer in there. It's about 140 degrees. Once again, we pour this. See the bubbles coming up, because once again it's rehydrating all the time. Every time you put a little bit more in there. Now a gourd this size here, properly packed, etc., you should be able to get, if you had a group of 4, each of you should be able to have 4 or 5 drinks off of this easily. And I'm going to go ahead and take this one myself. Now if I was doing a service and we had 4 or 5 people, or even just one other person, I would take the cold and I would take the hot. Now I would go ahead and fill it again. Let me see if there's any left. Fill it again. Now if I'm not done and I don't want to have any more, I'll hand it back to you as the cebador, and I will say thank you. If I do it any other way, it's rude. If somebody was to fill up the gourd and hand it to me and I would say no thank you, that's not the proper etiquette, I guess is how you'd say it. We all need to learn things from different parts of the world and different countries, and that's one thing that you can really learn by coming here to the Guayaki Yerba Mate Bar, is how to do a gourd service and a gourd ceremony. Welcome back to the Guayaki Yerba Mate Bar in Sebastopol, California, where we're going to show you how to brew fresh yerba mate from Guayaki commercial hot brewer. Yerba Mate has the strength of coffee, health benefits of tea, and the euphoria of chocolate. Guayaki is organic, fair traded, and sustainable.
What are you laughing about?
Because I just think it's pretty cool to be able to look on YouTube and see yourself.